What's making people move to Los Angeles? Now, in the news, you've probably heard people are leaving Los Angeles, and it's true. We've lost about 200,000 people in population over the last couple of years, which is a new phenomenon because most of the time LA is an attractor. Over the past decades, we've gained in population, cost of living, and other reasons why people are moving away. But with that being said, LA still remains a top location and top destination when people were surveyed across the country of where they would like to move, especially if money was not a factor. There was actually a recent survey done by HomeBay in December of 2022, and they posed the question of if you can move anywhere in the United States, where would you move to if money wasn't a factor? 27% of people, which was the highest on the list, said California, and 19% of those surveyed said Los Angeles, which also made Los Angeles the #1 ranked place that people would move to if money wasn't a factor. So why do so many people want to move here? What is it that is so attractive about Los Angeles? Well, there are a number of reasons, and me being a local, I can understand why people would want to move here. There is endless opportunity, fantastic weather year-round, world-class entertainment, a very welcoming culture, active outdoor lifestyle, and just this overall sense of freedom when you're living in Los Angeles. It's hard to explain. It's just a feeling that people have when they live here. It's truly a unique lifestyle here. I mean, where else in the country can you wake up in the morning, go surfing in the ocean, and in that same very day head off to the mountains for skiing? Now, it will be cold in the ocean if you're doing that because you're going to be doing that in the winter, but you can do it, and that's the point. When living in Los Angeles, it's just an amazing location, an amazing experience, and people are just attracted to it. So in this video, we're going to go over the top reasons of why people want to move to Los Angeles. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, one of the biggest reasons why people want to move to Los Angeles is because of the endless opportunities that you have here in LA. Now, I'm not just talking about careers, which we'll get into, but I'm talking about endless opportunities of experience, entertainment, jobs, meeting people, food, culture. It's all right here, and there's an opportunity to experience it all when living in Los Angeles, which is unique compared to many cities across the country. They just don't have everything that LA has to offer. Now, again, this all comes with a price. Cost of living is expensive. Housing is expensive. Check out one of my videos called Top 5 Reasons Not to Move to Los Angeles to find out why people are leaving or why it may not be a good fit for you. But again, Los Angeles is a top destination. So let's talk a little bit about opportunities, and we will start off with career and jobs. Los Angeles has it all for you, whether you're in the tech industry with Facebook, Google, SpaceX, Snapchat, YouTube, and many other smaller tech companies are all housed here in the Los Angeles area. In fact, we have a place called Silicon Beach, which encompasses Playa Vista, Marina del Rey, Venice, and Santa Monica, all in the Los Angeles region, that is known for its tech industry. Now, maybe you're in the entertainment industry, and we've got that for you. We've got Burbank, which is probably the entertainment capital of the world. We've got Hollywood, parts of Culver City, and studios throughout the West Los Angeles area. So if you are in the entertainment field, Los Angeles has a place for you. Whether it's in pre-production, post-production, acting, writing, directing, whatever it is, it's here in Los Angeles. And as a reminder, I'm Dave Fine with the Real Estate Dads, a licensed real estate agent right here in Los Angeles, making videos of what it's like to live, work, and play in the great city of LA. So make sure you subscribe, tap the bell to get notified, hit the like button, comment if you want below. And we love helping people relocate and move to Los Angeles. So if you are thinking about making that move, make sure you hit us up, send us an email, shoot us a text, call us if you'd like, and we've got your back when moving to Los Angeles. We also have a huge education industry with higher education. Schools like UCLA, USC, Cal State Northridge, Cal State LA. You have Loyola Marymount. We've got Pepperdine University. We also have City Colleges, Santa Monica City College, West LA City College. These institutions bring people from across the world and across the country to one location in Los Angeles for that higher education, which provides many jobs and places for learning and studies. We also have large aerospace industry and health industry. But on top of all of this, Los Angeles is known for its entrepreneurial spirit. I mean, you will come across so many people that own their own business, have their own business ideas, create products, content creation, whatever it is. It's a very welcoming environment for being an entrepreneur and doing what you want, what makes you happy, also while earning a living. And that's hard to do across many places across the country because it just doesn't provide the environment. Part of that has to do with a wide variety of culture and people and the diversity living here because there's a demand for it. So Los Angeles has that inherent demand for that new product, for that new business. It's very welcoming for people that want to start something new. Los Angeles is a place that is very welcoming for people that have dreams, that want to create and build, because it does have a supportive infrastructure within the city itself. But life is more than just work and career. And there are many opportunities to enjoy other aspects of life in Los Angeles. So what do I mean by that? That there is plenty of opportunity to experience worldly culture. There's plenty of opportunity to experience world entertainment. There's plenty of opportunity to experience culture. So let's talk about that. Culturally, Los Angeles is a melting pot, or a salad bowl, or whatever you want to call it, that you can experience. It's an opportunity for people from across the country and across the globe to come and meet and converge in one area, and it's a very welcoming atmosphere that way. Wherever you're from, it is accepted here. Whatever your lifestyle here is accepted here in Los Angeles. And that's the beauty of LA, that there's opportunity for everyone to come together and kind of a meeting of the minds and sharing culture and sharing experiences. And people just learn and grow from that. And the opportunity to be around so many different types of people is pretty life-changing. I mean, I've traveled and lived in other places where you just don't quite have that. Not that they're saying that there's anything wrong with not having it, but there is something very enriching to having those opportunities to meet so many different people and experience so many different cultures to go along with the cultural aspect of Los Angeles. Now, LA has a very rich history in itself, but you also get to have so many different opportunities to go to various museums that also share in the culture of Los Angeles, in the culture of the country, and the culture of the world. And it is all right here in your backyard, whether you're looking for the social aspects to museums, the art museums, science museums, aerospace museums, film museums, miniatures museums, aquariums, beautiful gardens like the Huntington Gallery and the Japanese gardens in the Valley and along UCLA. You just have, again, all of these cultural aspects that you gain from being in Los Angeles, not to mention all of the live theater and movies. Now that brings us into the opportunity of entertainment, which is endless here in Los Angeles. If you can think about it, it is here. Again, I mentioned live theater, I mentioned going to the movies. You've got all the bars and restaurants you can imagine. You've got the beach for entertainment. You've got the mountains for hiking if that's your entertainment. You've got sports, which we've got plenty of sports teams here. If you're a sports fanatic like I am, you have your choice of baseball, basketball, football, soccer, hockey, and every other sport you can imagine you'll find here in Los Angeles. So entertainment is not just Hollywood. Everyone thinks Hollywood entertainment in LA, but it's really throughout the entire city, the entire county, that Los Angeles provides a world-class entertainment spot. So you can see there are so many opportunities when living in Los Angeles. And again, we're not just talking about work and career, because in my opinion, there is so much more to life than just working and having a job. And if you're making a move, especially a big move, big relocation, you're going to want to see what the rest of the city has to offer in that lifestyle. And Los Angeles is so unique in that way. You can see that there are so many different types of opportunities when living in LA that you're just not going to get when living in other places. And this includes other cities like San Francisco, San Jose, San Diego. These places still don't have as much opportunity as Los Angeles does. All right, another big reason why so many people want to move to Los Angeles is the weather. Yes, I know you've seen it and heard it in my other videos, but it is true. I mean, I've got friends and family across the country that right now we're in the tail end of winter, heading into spring. It is still cold, it is rainy, it is wet, it is still snowing in some places. Not in Los Angeles, at least not normally. We've gone through some historical storms more recently in LA, but in general, LA has some of the best weather you're going to come across in the country. Now, I know other places get sun like Arizona. I know other, especially in Phoenix and big parts of Florida. But with Florida, you have the humidity. In Phoenix, you have extreme heat. But in Los Angeles, you've got a pretty mild climate, unless you're in the San Fernando Valley or parts of East LA. It can get pretty hot during the summers. But the sun is out, and that makes a big difference in your lifestyle and overall kind of well-being and how you feel in general, especially if you're someone that really needs the sun or enjoys being outdoors. Los Angeles has this very, very moderate Mediterranean climate. Average temperature is 70, 75 degrees in the day. And at night, it doesn't really drop much below 50s or even in the 40s a little bit. But that's pretty much it. So why is weather so important, and why do so many people make it a big deal when picking a place to move? Now, I can tell you from experience and being in other places and living in other places that when you're in Los Angeles, you can pretty much be outdoors all year round. And that makes a big difference on kind of how you experience and enjoy life, because you don't have to feel like you have to be huddled into a house, or when you go out for entertainment or a restaurant that you have to be indoors. because in LA, you live most of your life outdoors. And when you have that sun hit you, you get that vitamin D, you get that warmth. There's something to be said. I mean, it's just invigorating. It makes you feel good. Now, I'm not saying that snow isn't fun and having a nice rain here and there isn't great. And having seasons would be nice because we don't have seasons really in Los Angeles. It's kind of all one season. But that's the beauty about living in Los Angeles, is that it's comfortable year round. And if you have kids, it is fantastic because you can send the kids outdoors, you can hang out inside and just get a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break, or you can be at the beach almost year round. I mean, it's something to be said and it's something to be experienced. Now, I mean, during the winters, we're not shoveling snow to clear our driveways or our sidewalks. We're not rushing in from the car with our groceries to get in from the rain. We don't have to worry about raincoats for the most part. We don't have to worry about a wide arrangement of wardrobes or heavy coats or warm clothing. Just not needed when living in Los Angeles. It just gives you another element, another different type of lifestyle when living in LA, because many people, when you go to restaurants, you're eating outside, or when you're shopping, we've got a lot of outdoor malls and outdoor shopping centers that you get to actually enjoy year round. If you're at a sporting event, we don't have to be covered in a dome. We can enjoy there, sit there and relax in the sun. You could be at the beach, you could be at the mountains, hiking, parks, jogging, exercising, working out outdoors. That sun can just bring you an overall sense of happiness. Again, I know I talk to family and friends. By spring, they're just getting kind of tired of the overcast. They're getting tired of the rain. They just want to be outside. I hear it constantly. Well, in LA, you get to do that. Now, there are certain aspects in Los Angeles that you'll experience, like June gloom, which basically throughout June, it could be gloomy out. You have May gray sometimes, where it could be a little bit gray out in May. But a lot of that burns off by the afternoon. We do get the marine layer if you are living closer to the ocean, closer to the coastline, where the marine layer comes in. It's kind of the fog rolls in the morning, but that again burns off usually by late morning, early afternoon. But in general, the sun is out about 320 days a year, which is fantastic. It's a dry heat. There's really not much humidity. And I know this is unique compared to many, many other cities across the country. Another reason why so many people move to Los Angeles and want to live here is because it affords you to have a healthy, active outdoor lifestyle. And this goes back to having such great weather for most of the year, that when you are in LA, there's just this welcoming and encouragement to get outside, be active, and be healthy. Now, you're going to find so many healthy choices in restaurants that are dedicated to healthy choices. You've got vegan restaurants, vegetarian restaurants, you've got juice bars, smoothie places. You also have meditation centers, yoga studios, gyms all over the place, indoor and outdoor. You have park space that have gym equipment. You've got the great outdoors, the natural beauty of the hiking trails in the Santa Monica Mountains and the Hollywood Hills right there in your backyard. That just encourages you to be outdoors with such spectacular views of the city or the ocean or the San Fernando Valley. And you also have the beach, which of course encourages you to be active there, whether you're in the water, surfing, boogie boarding, swimming, or on the sand playing volleyball, or doing some sort of workout or exercise. And it has bike paths along the Pacific Coast Highway that takes you up and down the coastal regions of the city of Los Angeles for great bike rides or rollerblading or walking or running or jogging. I did that so much. I grew up doing that. I absolutely love taking advantage of the beach life when it comes to outdoor activities. I was raised in that environment, and I thought it just really encouraged me to be more active, moving around a lot, enjoying the outdoors, enjoying the sun, and being healthy. And what I really enjoy about Los Angeles and its culture and the lifestyle here is that it welcomes you being active and wanting to be outside and get your body moving. And for me, I think that's such an important part of being healthy and enjoying life. And I just love that Los Angeles encourages that. Now, some people may think it's too much or too overwhelming. You don't have to get involved. You don't have to do it. But for me, I like being part of running clubs. I like being part of hiking clubs, and just kind of being around that like-mindedness of being active, being outside, and staying healthy. Now, another big reason why people move to Los Angeles, and I've touched on it this before when I was talking about opportunities, and that is the cultural and diversity aspect to Los Angeles. I mean, we have people from all over the world that are moving here and living here, and main reason is because it is welcoming. I mean, when you're living in Los Angeles, just walking down the street in pretty much any neighborhood that you live in, you're going to see people from all over the country, from all over the world, from various backgrounds, various cultures, various religions. They're all here in Los Angeles. And again, for me personally, I think it's enriching. I love it. It's invigorating. I get to be around different types of people, experience different types of culture, all right in my backyard without having to travel. Don't get me wrong, I love to travel, But the fact that I don't have to and I can still experience it here in Los Angeles is extremely unique to most places in the country. Now in Los Angeles, we have many different enclaves representing many different cultures. We've got Chinatown, we've got Little Tokyo, we've got Japantown and Sawtelle, Little Ethiopia, we've got the Fairfax District, we've got Filipino Town, Koreatown, Tarangelis, Limart Park, Olvera Street, and many more. And this is something that's extremely unique in Los Angeles, which I truly appreciate. You can go to these neighborhoods and experience the culture, the food, and the customs. And I love that aspect of it. And I've been to many places across the country, and you don't really get that. You don't really get to experience that. But in LA, you do. And you just don't have to go to these cultural neighborhoods. It's all over Los Angeles. Any street will have many different types of food, different types of cultural community events going on anywhere you are in Los Angeles. And it's all right here for you to experience and enjoy. And it's all welcomed and encouraged. And I just love that, because I know as a kid growing up, going to schools in Los Angeles and being around different cultures and having friends from all over the world, that I got to experience things that I never would have if I didn't live in Los Angeles. And my kids got to experience the same thing. And people got to experience my culture and my background with friends from across the country and across the world that have moved and lived in Los Angeles. And I just love the diversity. I love that diversity in food, the diversity in culture, that diversity in thought. And I know I wouldn't get to experience that if I wasn't living in Los Angeles. Now, this video is based on my opinion, personal experience, and the opinion of many, many clients that I've helped relocate and move to Los Angeles. When I asked them what's their driving force, why are they moving to LA, these topics and these factors came up for them, and these were their top reasons. Now, there's many reasons why people move, family, friends, and other reasons, but these were some of the top reasons that I came up with and that a lot of my clients shared with me of why they moved to Los Angeles. So if you are thinking about making the move to Los Angeles and relocating to this great city, make sure you reach out to us with a phone call, email, text, and we'll have your back when moving to LA.